Welcome to the Professional House of English Development. We provide courses and classes for other companies, other organizations as well. So you may be watching this video as a result of one of the companies that we represent. Okay. At any rate, this video is primarily made so that you can know what courses we offer and the system of the lessons, the system of the course itself, the curriculum, and so forth. I'm going to try to make this very brief, okay? Basically, we have, beginners, intermediate, advanced, and professional levels. This is primarily also a conversation course, although we do provide other aspects of educational development, such as writing skills, reading skills, listening skills. Sometimes, students want to improve their grammar. There are other courses that are offered, but our main course is the conversation course, which combines some of those things as well, because in a conversation course, not only do you have to develop your speaking ability and also your accent and your pronunciation and also your comprehension and your listening skills and a little bit of writing skills, but we don't focus too much on writing skills in the main conversation course. Okay, so primarily you also need to know that most schools and institutions, they don't allow you to get to a native speaker. And I'm a native speaker, Mr. Ali, from America, from New Jersey, if anyone's familiar with New Jersey, next to New York in the United States of America. So I noticed that a lot of the institutions in their countries, they tell their people that you can't take a course with the native speaker until you finish certain amount of levels in English, general English, English grammar, and so forth. And then you can take the conversation course. But we've done this somewhat different. It's different than what most people do. We've done this differently because sometimes students just want to learn how to speak and they're not really concerned with the grammar and writing. So that's why we divided the conversation course into beginners, intermediate, advanced, and professional. So on the beginning level, we give students 51 words every class, and we teach them how to pronounce those words and how to use them in sentences, to how to use it, correctly, grammatically, and we go through the different aspects of grammar, the basics, the 9 different ways of writing a simple sentence. And then we go through, step by step, how to add modifiers, how to do compounding, how to make the simple sentence, the compound sentence, the complex sentence, how to add sentences together, how to combine them. Also including sentences of different tenses. How do you combine them together? How do you use the passive voice versus the active voice? Reported speech, how do you do that? How do you do that when you're speaking and when you're writing? So there are a lot of aspects of grammar that we deal with one by one on each level. We don't give it all to them on one level, but we spread it out little by little. And of course, there's 12 tenses in English, so we try to give like 3 tenses at a time. The simple tense, the present simple, past simple, future simple, and then each level giving them different tenses until we finish all 12 tenses like that. Um, and of course, we check to see what students can handle at the same time. But when we get to the intermediate level, that's what you're looking at now. You're looking at the book in the background that is for the intermediate students. They listen to native speakers, and they fill in the words that are missing. And the native speakers are talking fast, so sometimes it's a little difficult for people to be able to get the missing word because the native speakers are speaking quickly. We give this type of exercise on the beginning level, but the conversation is very slow, simple, and they get to watch the video and the words are written on the bottom, you see. But when they get to the intermediate level, they're listening to an audio, not watching a video, and they have to hear the word and write the word that they're hearing in the dialogue. So it's a little more difficult than it is on the beginning level. Beginning level is very, very easy, very, very simple. And not only that, on the beginning level, not only we give them um, 51 words every lesson, but also I give them audios to listen to, videos to watch, and so forth. And then we discuss it in class like that. And they get a little grammar, as I mentioned. But some people want something more challenging because they're not beginners. They're perhaps intermediate or advanced students. Okay, so if that's what you are, then the intermediate students, like I said, they'll listen to this dialogue, which is an audio, and write the words that are missing. All right, and that's the first part of the homework. But in the lesson itself, the student is taught every lesson a rule about the American accent, a rule about pronunciation in the American accent. Okay, and then, like I said here, and they also do reading exercises in class, reading dialogues and learn expressions and idioms. As you know, expressions and idioms, you can't just translate them because they don't mean what the individual words in the expression or idiom means. You have to understand it together. Like if someone says, you're barking up the wrong tree, right? Of course, they're not barking like a dog, and it has nothing to do with the tree at all. It means that you're, bothering the wrong person, which may cause you some harm. So you have to understand the meaning of expressions and idioms. It has nothing to do with barking like a dog. It has nothing to do with a tree at all. It's just saying, warning someone that they're messing with or bothering the wrong person, that may be very bad and harmful for them. So it's like a warning. Okay, so remember that. So they're learning expressions and idioms as well. And they have to give presentations in class based on the videos that they saw for homework. Now, some students, I had some students before that didn't actually, do all of the homework or do everything that was in the homework. So they may have thought it was very easy. But if you do all of the homework, it's more challenging. All right, so that's the important thing is to do the homework and to come to class. All right, so like I said, you're going to watch intermediate students will watch the videos and prepare a presentation to give and answer questions about the videos as well. So after this part here of filling in the missing words by listening to the audio and filling in the missing words, it says a vocabulary section here just so that you can understand some of the expressions and idioms that are in that dialogue. All right. After that, and you should listen to the audio 30 times. So if you have one class a week, then that means that you should listen to it 5 times a day so that in 6 days you finish 30 times. Scientifically, this is shown to be very beneficial for new learners of any language. All right. If you have 2 classes a week, then obviously, like every 3 days, you should have finished listening to the audio 30 times. And so that would be 10 times a day. All right. And the same thing for the video. There are 3 videos, but one is very short. And so it's the shortest one that you should be watching 30 times before your next lesson. 5 times a day if you have one lesson a week, and 10 times a day if you have 2 lessons a week. All right, and here's a dialogue here where you're going to learn expressions and idioms, and you read that and try to understand it, and then afterwards you have 8 questions to answer in regards to it. All right, and I usually check this in class to see if the students got it right. And when they finish all of the intermediate levels, there is a test, an online test that will give you a grade to see if you can go to the next level, which would be the advanced after the intermediate. All right, and you can see there are questions that you have to answer for every video. And again, prepare yourself to give a presentation for each video. Here you can see it says in audio how many times you hear the word swords. So you're going to listen to this audio and just count how many times you heard the word swords. All right, this audio, they're talking very, very fast and using slang and many other things. So this audio is very challenging. Therefore, all you have to do is listen, to see how many times you heard this particular word. You're not asked to try to understand it. You're not asked to um, do a report or to do a presentation or anything with this audio. All right. So of course that's to prepare you for the advanced level. So just listen to it, count how many times you heard a particular word. That is called a word test. All right. Then you have questions about pronunciation, which you would have learned in that particular lesson about, American accent, about pronunciation and so forth. So every lesson you're given, information about the American accent and how to pronounce words correctly as a native speaker. All right, and there are three videos, as I mentioned, and you have to answer the questions about those three videos and prepare yourself to give a presentation in class about them. Then there is a song. You listen to the song, you try to write the words to the best of your ability. All right, so that is, how each lesson is done. It's laid out in that particular way for those who need to know. When you go to the advanced level, then you're actually doing transcribing, where you're going to listen to an audio and you have to write every single word that's in the audio. That's for one audio. For the other audio, you're going to write the missing words that are in the audio. In that particular audio, the native speakers are speaking very, very fast, so that's very challenging for you. All right, and then the third one, you're supposed to give a presentation about it. All right. You're supposed to give a presentation about it. All right. So that's for the advanced level. And also, any other, we have activities in class as well. For those who really want something really more challenging, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you want something really more challenging. Well, we do have the writing course. We do have also, something, that would challenge you, perhaps the intermediate grammar course or the advanced grammar course. All right, so take your time. You saw this video, decide what you want. Let the company know, or if you're dealing with me directly, let me know, and then you can get started with your course. We also have specialized courses for engineers and for doctors, lawyers, whatever your field of study is. A specialized course can be given for you as well. All right, so thank you for watching the video, and I hope this helps you to choose which course is best for you. Enjoy your day, and I hope to see you in your next class.